We saw it. We all saw it. Everybody here saw the Joker cutscene. The deleted Joker scene in the Batman. What year is it? Because I could be talking about so many years right now. Y'all saw that Batman Joker scene? Welcome back to Live at the Roxy on this late show today. Not late like it's late at night, late like we don't have a time here anymore. I went today. I tried to go to the beach with Dorina. I wanted to go to the beach. I live so close to the beach. I never fucking make it to the beach. And it was bizarre because in LA, if you live here, depending on where you live, the city can change by about 10 degrees. So, if you ever watch Entourage, they'll say like it's hot as balls in the valley. And it means like, if it's 80 over here on the west side in the valley, it's 90 degrees and it's hot as balls. But that's usually about it. It's about 10 degrees different. I live on the west side. And if you don't know what that means, it means you think about where the ocean is, it's west. So it means that anybody who's like, most people who are like 15 minutes from Santa Monica, Venice, or in those neighborhoods, Brentwood, Westwood, all that west side. East side would be like Los Feliz, Silver Lake, downtown. So I live on the west side. And I woke up. Well, Dee and I decided yesterday we were going to go to the beach today. She told me there's a spot on the beach, pretty secluded. We could just go there for like 90 minutes. We could get back, do some work. So I was like, great. I never go to the beach. So woke up early, got a lot of work done, looked at the weather. It was 83 degrees. And I was like, fuck yeah, perfect. It's a perfect beach day. Not a cloud in the sky. Looked outside, blue skies, nothing but blue skies. And so she was like, we ready to go? I was like, yep, great. She comes, she picks me up. We stopped by the beach at this place called Bassett, which is my favorite sandwich spot in Los Angeles. It's fucking delicious. They have the best bread of anywhere in LA. It's also like a little Italian market. It's just wildly good there. Stopped at Bassett, which is in Santa Monica. So we go in Santa Monica and pick up sandwiches, and it is warm out. It is in the freaking 80s. Then we drive to go to the beach. We go under the bridge, and all of a sudden it's like a fog. You go under the bridge, and there's just this fog. And I was like, it looks freezing out. And I look at my phone, and the beach is 62 degrees. I've never fucking seen that happen in my life, where 10 minutes from the beach is 83 and blue skies. And then you get to the beach, and it's in the low 60s and complete fog. What the fuck? That's just like, so we were gonna go, but it's fucking cold. It's too cold for the beach. So we didn't go to the beach. And instead, not woe is me, but we went and laid at a pool for an hour and then came home. Which was great too. Just really tried to go to the beach. Wanted to have my sand in the wanted to have my sand in the toes. Wanted to have my toes in the sand. Wanted to walk on the water. And Brandy, you're right. It's always colder by the water, but not 20 degrees. It was a full 20 degrees colder. Like we're talking like 5 minutes away, 20 degrees. Fucking weird. And I was like, D, is this global warming? Doesn't understand enough about science to understand that. It's not what we're here to talk about today, but that's why we are here at this time. There are things to talk about. Number one, the Batman dropped a deleted scene. Matt Reeves and the website that's at the end of the movie dropped this deleted scene from the Joker with Barry, who I've been calling Keegan, but it's spelled like Keoghan, and a lot of people are calling him Keoghan, but I've heard it both ways. Whatever, I think he's like the hottest man on the planet. I know everybody keeps saying that makes me so fucking weird, but I do. I'm obsessed with him. And so that scene dropped. It's a 5-minute full-blown fucking scene. So I want to get your guys' thoughts on that. Plus, I was up all night last night watching a show called Is It Cake? Oh, I tweeted is cake. Now, Is It Cake? It's a wild show. I'll tell you more. I also finished Life and Beth, which was awesome. I caught up on The Dropout because there was a new episode last night. And The Thing About Pam. which is wild. So I want to talk a little bit of TV. Plus, I saw this really disturbing tweet, the thing trending on Twitter that Joshua Bassett says he was hospitalized with heart failure from stress after the release of Olivia Rodrigo's driver's license. And I want to talk a little bit about that as well. So, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer, super chat in, show up, show out, give support. And it's almost the end of Women's History Month, and I'm a woman. So, hear me roar. Hi. Who are you waving at, Roxy? The fucking rock stars, obviously. Is she losing it? We'll never know. Let's go into the Streamlabs. Let's see what it is y'all are talking about today. Don't forget to get those in loud and proud and now and pow. Pow wow. In the Streamlabs. Let's see. Steven Summers says, hate to chat and run, but this just isn't my Joker. Okay, Steven. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into Joker, because listen, I'm seeing some mixed things on the internet. This was a 5-minute scene, and it was a scene between Batman and Joker, or our new Joker, who, as Matt Reeves has said, this does not solidify that he is like the A1 villain of the second movie. This is just the Joker lives in the universe of the Batman, and here he is. We know who it is, and this is an interaction the two of them had. In this interaction, there was a couple of interesting things. Number one, we see more of what the Joker looks like. And we don't see extremely well because we're talking through glass and he's very blurred out. But we do see that I want to know how I got these scars. He's fucking covered in scars, bro. Scar, 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 scar. We know that this is year 2 for Batman. And it is brought to our attention during this. It confirmed what a lot of people already figured, that Joker is in Arkham because Batman sent him there in year 1. And Joker refers to this as what is this, paper for our anniversary. You guys know, or I found this out actually when my brother and sister-in-law got married. I did not know prior. Every year there's a different material for anniversaries that are supposed to be proper, like something paper, something gold, something diamond, something silver, something whatever. Everything has a different like material, or every year they do it for like all the fucking years. So he made a joke about this being there, this paper for our anniversary. And so we know Batman put Joker in. So we know that they probably went head to head year 1. I like this world building. I like this acknowledgement. I liked the way that Joker looked, at least from what we could see. You guys know, after I saw the Batman, I wasn't feeling like a Joker in the first installment of this new Batman was necessary. I know that we didn't get much of him. It was just very brief. I kind of wish we didn't see this, because while I think it's great, and while I think Barry is great, I don't know why they showed us this. Is it just like a little short for us to see? Is it just as a little high five to the actors? Is it just to keep us in the Batman universe? Because they are dropping other things. They keep dropping different things on that website. And, we know that there's going to be a couple different HBO Max shows. And this is their universe building right now. Warner Brothers is universe building. DC is universe building. And this particular corner of the DC universe is building. So did they just want us to keep it fresh? I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what the purpose was, but I kind of wish we didn't see it, even though I really liked the deleted scene, because it feels like, I feel a little bit like a test subject sometimes. I feel like that the audience sometimes can be a little bit of guinea pigs. And I think that studios release things to see how we react, to know what they want us to do. And for the most part, there's been a very positive reaction about the scene. And I feel positive about the scene as well. But I don't have trust in studios enough to know that just because we like a scene doesn't mean we want him to be the main villain of the next movie. And Matt Reeves keeps saying that that's not what this means. So I guess in Matt Reeves we trust, but it's not the director who ultimately gets to make every call. So I just feel like sometimes when studios are doing things like this, where they're dropping little cutscenes, or they're giving you more information, or casting starts to leak, but it's not confirmed, really what they're saying is, y'all down with this? Y'all like this? And just because we like a scene doesn't mean we want more Joker, all the Joker. Give us Joker. So I feel like the audience reception has been very strong to this because the scene is cool, but I don't know that it would translate to we want more of this. Give us all of this. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer super chat in. What do you guys think? King Dingaling says, OMG, I loved everything about the scene. Matt Reeves seems to understand Gotham in a way no director of Batman has. Wow, that's an intense statement. I think he gets a real scene in part 2, and he's the big bad by part 3. I think that's probably likely as well, King Dingaling. I think Matt Reeves does very much so understand Gotham. This was probably my favorite Gotham. I think that Christopher Nolan had a really great understanding of Bruce Wayne. And I think that Matt Reeves has a beautiful understanding of Gotham. And I'm excited to see what he does with the city and with these characters. And I think that it's probably pretty spot on that we do. I just can't picture us having a second movie and not seeing him at all, because now that he's been cast, announced, why wouldn't we see him at all? We know he's in this universe now. We know that maybe he stays in Arkham throughout the entire second movie. Maybe Batman visits him once or twice. And I'm actually cool with that. I think that if we're going to go big time villain, that household name villain, would love to see a Mr. Freeze situation. We've talked about Professor Pig as well, but I just don't know how big they want to go with the household names. But I think he'll be there. And then I do think that if you're going to have him touch in 1 and touch in 2, probably there's an escape from Arkham situation in 3. And he is the big bad by then. But that's cool. I would like that through line. That works for me. I think that Barry Keoghan/Barry Keoghan is in a tough position because already immediately people are like, he's getting inspiration from Jared Leto. He's getting in, like, with the green hair. He's getting inspiration from Heath Ledger because of some vocally and with the black and scars. He's getting inspiration from, like, shouting this. And it's like, we haven't even seen him fully and clearly, and he's already the comparison game. So it's tough. It just hasn't been that many years. So we'll see. We will see. What do you guys think? Streamlabs in. Are you excited about this cutscene, deleted scene? Do you think it was a good idea? Do you wish that we saw it in the initial release of the movie? Do you want to see more Joker in the second Batman? Something in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, I want Hugo Strange to be in the Arkham series and be a scary doctor. Will Joker be in the Arkham series too? I highly doubt that. Not about Hugo Strange. I think that's very likely, but about Joker being in the series. I don't think so, but you never know. Curtis Mason says, I think Barry looks cool as Joker, and the lip licking reminded me of Heath's performance. I wouldn't mind little teases of him over the next movie or two and then make him a Thanos level villain to build up to. Yeah, totally could happen. I read Matt Reeves talking about how he has a permanent smile stuck on his face because of the way he was born. It's a disease he was born with and people making fun of him. So him deciding to turn it all into a joke, that's different than what we've seen so far and could for sure be an interesting take on things. What do you all think? Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer super chat in. Do you want Barry Keoghan/Keoghan's do that forever, Joker to be the big bad of the second movie? Did any part of this make anybody in here think, who should be the villain, the main villain of the second movie? The Joker. Or is everybody kind of on the same page where we're like, it's fine to have him in this universe. Let's hold off on really unleashing the beast. Because he is the biggest of the Batman villains. He is, even though I don't want him to be the big Batman villain right now. He totally is. Going back into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. A says B. A says B. What does that mean? Ash, I think that's you. So what was I did option A and option B, and I don't remember what the options were. Is that what happened? Is that how that went down? Matt Link says, I want Mr. Freeze. Joseph Ashley says, no more jokes. John Bainbridge wants Harley and Ivy. Emil says he doesn't need to be the big bad in part 2, but that likes the build up. Okay, Robert Rodriguez, I want Jokerless Batman. But he's always in that universe, but it doesn't mean we have to see him, but he's in the universe. This we know. This we know. More things that I want to talk about. Were you here at the top of the show when I mentioned that Joshua Bassett says that he was hospitalized with heart failure from stress after the release of Olivia Rodrigo's driver's license? Y'all remember what happened with the driver's license situation? There was that song, Driver's License, that came out, and there was a little love triangle going on. It's essentially a breakup song. Am I too old? Am I past the generation? Am I in my 30s? And this girl's like 18 years old. Yeah. Did I get super into the song anyway and like screaming and crying in my bathroom shower? I'm sure I fucking did, because Rock On With Your Bad Self, it was a dope ass song. But now hearing the other side of it is sad and frustrating. In an interview with People, Joshua Bassett opened up about how it led to his hospitalization. He said that it led to his heart failure, suggesting that the stress from the overall reaction to the song contributed to his condition. He said he started feeling seriously ill the week before his hospitalization as a result of the stress from driver's license. Quote, I was sleeping 16 to 20 hours a day. He said, after noting he was feeling worse every day, I could not stand up for longer than 30 seconds. Nearly a week after driver's license dropped, Bassett's single Lie, Lie, Lie was released and his condition noticeably worsened. I felt my heart literally failing. I was like, this isn't just anxiety. This is bad. The doctors were like, if you hadn't checked in within 12 hours, you would have died in your apartment. It's wild that I was that close to taking another nap. I was even more depressed and stressed. I had panic attacks every single day after he left the hospital. But now he says he's in a better place. He says in the last year, a lot of my biggest fears came true. But in that, I found that I'll always be okay, if not better off. Here are my thoughts on this that I just wanted to mention. We can get back to Batman stuff also, because I know that you guys are more about the nerd crowd. But as somebody who is in the public eye a tiny fucking bit, because you guys know I am in the public eye. I've been in the public eye for 12 years, but nowhere compared to Olivia Rodrigo or Joshua Bassett. I also have an ex who wrote a song, multiple fucking songs about me. And I will say that it is like one of the hardest things on the fucking planet that you have to. No, it's not one of the fucking hardest things on the planet. There's so many hard things. It was very challenging to exist during those time periods where everyone around you is singing about you. You know, in my circles, my friends, my dad, his girlfriend, like all of you guys posting mad videos still nonstop about our breakup, and screaming the words as if it's not my life. It's so fucking frustrating. And like, you just want to cry because everybody is singing this like pop banger and they're singing it for fun and you're sitting in agony. And it's like your pleasure is somebody else's brutal pain. And it was really fucking hard. It was really fucking hard. And so I don't know enough about Joshua Bassett or Olivia Rodrigo or the love triangle situation or what fully happened. But what I do know is that when people read this and think it's dramatic or whatever, I am telling you that it is fucking hard. And that's coming from somebody who doesn't have a fraction of the following that they do. And from somebody whose song was not as, at least the song I was listening to was not being played on every fucking radio station everywhere I went, like every single TikTok. It was all over the place in my scene. But yeah, I feel for him. I just fucking feel for him. That's tough. And I don't know that it's fair to blame a heart condition on that fully, but stress and anxiety is no fucking joke. And it's so tough. It's so tough. Artists have to do what they have to do. And if that's the way to release their feelings, then that's what you have to do. But I just encourage everybody at home to always be aware and be cognizant of what you're doing and who you might be affecting. So just awareness is key here. And I feel for him and I hope that he's fucking okay. So let's go back into the super chat and the Streamlabs. A new guy says, my Streamlabs wasn't letting me type more than one character in either text field. Weird. Is that why you wrote B or A and B? Bizarro. Sir Joker said, more Joker, always more Joker. They'll keep milking him until he's gone. Hashtag more Joker. Of course, Sir Joker's going to say more Joker. By the way, Sir Joker, long time. Miss you. Glad that you're doing okay. Thanks for stopping by. Glenn Caesar says, hello and good Thursday, Roxy. Sending well wishes, peace, bunnies, hugs, and good stuff to you, Dad, Jet Sky, Grammy, Popo. I saw Grammy and Popo today and your family. Actually, yeah. Be most excellent to yourselves and to each other, RJ and Rockstars. It's well earned. Lots of geek shit next week. Let's fucking go. What's the geek shit? Thanks, Roxy, and everyone who's battling. Oh, Atlanta's on tonight. That's not geek shit, but fuck yeah. Thanks for showing up and being support for the people around you whenever, however you can. Doing so, even when it's tough, makes you a winner chicken dinner. I hope you feel seen and loved. That's a great hood, Roxy. Black is one of my favorite colors. Thanks. This company actually sent it to me. I think they're called Cut. It's like kind of slick, but I like it. So I love it. Black is a level of love, which I call Starfire, one of the purest forms of love energy. Just fucking warm, cozy, and super awesome. Yeah. Black is a great color. It's great clothing too. And as they say, it's slimming. I don't think you wear a hoodie for slimming purposes, but whatever. John the Serena family in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, how do you say goodbye to your only brother? You don't. Mia and Dominic Toretto. Yeah. It's really poignant, John. Family. Really, really good. I've been watching some shows that I want to tell you guys about, but send in Streamlabs, send in super chats. You can talk more about Batman if you want. You can talk more about artists who have made songs about people. Or you can talk about any of these TV shows. So last night I stayed up until 3 a.m. watching a show on Netflix called Is It Cake? Essentially, bakers bake cakes and they try to fool judges into thinking that those cakes are real items instead of cakes. And a lot of times they actually do fool items. And my friend Johnny is on the show and he is fucking annihilating. And it's awesome to see him. But it's just a fun show. And I like it because they're winning money. They're creating art. They're not hurting anybody. It's not stupid ass fucking drama. It's just kind of a fun put it on in the background watch. And last night I like started it kind of casually. I was working, and then by the end I was like not working and just staring at the screen like, which one's the fucking cake? It's the ultimate thriller. So check it out. Life in Beth. I think I told you guys I'm really, really liking this show. I finished the first season. It's 10 episodes. It's the new Amy Schumer show. It also stars Michael Cera. It's really good. Amy Schumer's real name is Amy Beth Schumer. It's kind of biographical. Not fully though, obviously, but she takes a lot of elements of her life. It's got some really bizarre sexual encounters that were really interesting to watch. It's a coming of age piece. It's dealing with death, which all of these things, but it's also a comedy. I think it's fucking excellent. I thought that it was really, really well done. I loved Michael Cera in this as well. So if you're looking for something on Hulu, 10 episode binge, really good. Started it like 2 days ago and finished it almost immediately. The Dropout had its new episode last night. That's the Elizabeth Holmes one, the Theranos one, where the youngest billionaire woman CEO started a company called Theranos. That was a lie. It's all a fucking lie. And she claimed that she could give you diagnosis for different diseases with the drop of your blood, but she could not. I did not create Theranos. So I highly recommend checking this one out. I love true crime, especially true crime that's not about murder, because I can watch it closer at night. But a true crime show that is about murder, there's something about Pam. This one I'm watching at night too, and I'm having a good time with it. The Thing About Pam is what it's called. The Thing About Pam. The reason I can watch this one is because it's kind of done in the vein of Desperate Housewives, even though it's real. I'm just really fucking enjoying it because it doesn't feel real, but it is real. And it's been crazy. So those are some of my recs for you guys right now. Is It Cake? Life in Beth, The Dropout, The Thing About Pam. We got a whole variety there. So check them out and let me know what you think. Which of those are you already watching? Let me know. Yeah, Amanda Seyfried is The Dropout, and she is phenomenal in it. And the thing about Pam is Renee Zellweger. A lot of big actors in these ones. Send in Streamlabs and Super Chats before I get out of here. Going back into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider. Something says, completely irrelevant, but in 2 years, people are going to Mars and will never return. That's pretty cool. Is there more to that? Is there more to that story than I know? Or is that your guess? Or was that announced? Or what? And is that pretty cool? If somebody gave you the opportunity to go to Mars and a guarantee that you would get there safely, but knowing you would never return, would any of you guys take that? Would any of you guys? I know Bridgerton also dropped. I haven't had a chance to start this season yet. Really looking forward to that. And like I said, Atlanta tonight. It's been so fucking long. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for Atlanta. Too long. I love Donald Glover. What a cast that show has in general. All right, my friends, I am getting out of here. I will be on Only Stupid Answers tomorrow. And then also, I will be on, after Only Stupid Answers, I am going to do Brett and Kate's show, the Playdate show, Brett and Kate's Ultimate Playdate. Y'all tell me what it's called. And so I might pop in here or not. But if not, then I will be back with you guys on Monday. On Sunday, we'll do the World Girls. We're doing an Oscars show. We're doing it right after the Oscars end, so at 8 o'clock. So make sure you tune into that. But hopefully I'll see you guys before then. Thank you to everybody for being here. Shout out to people I haven't been giving shout outs today. Send in any last minute Streamlabs for any support too. But shout out to Greg, Steve Cauldron, Kadosho, John Bainbridge, Christian Hardesty, Drew Lopez, Andrew Thomas, Matt Link, Scott Welsh, Gridania, a new guy, Jimmy Nails. Jimmy Nails would go in a fucking heartbeat. Whoa. Emil Johansson, Redford Reddington, Brandy My Girl, and all of the people, Sam Red. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Brett and Kate's play date. What did I call it? Their ultimate play date? Who the fuck knows? Who the flying fuck knows? We all do what we can. To Ryan Payne, to quote the Green Arrow, I don't do this for thanks. LOL. Is that me with this show? Or is that people going to Mars? Who's to say? Who's to say? A couple things coming through. Glenn Caesar says Roxy Spider-Man No Way Home digital release. Oh, cool. Midnight next week. Batman deleted scene and any other geek shit. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. They're doing the what the fuck is it called? I can't even remember what it's called. The Jared Leto movie, Morbius. They're doing the screening on Wednesday for that. It comes out on Friday. I don't think that bodes very well, but we will see. We will see. Glenn also says there's something about Pam is fucking wild too. Plus, there's the Schmodown stuff too. Hopefully, you live in serenity and get to see, feel, and perceive yellow-colored and green-colored sparkles manifesting happiness, joy, and healing in your day-to-day life, today, tomorrow, and beyond. Your good people, inspiration, and ultimate treasure. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate the reminders. He also says, if you choose to, continue breathing in golden sparkles, bring in love and blow out all stress and yucky energies with each inhale and exhale to break apart and remove all types of energetic blockages. I hope you take the opportunity to pause and just be you. All right. I'll do my best. Much love, friends. Stay safe, stay sane. Put down the toilet seat and lid. We don't want the flumes. The toilet seat and the flumes. Don't remember the Holocaust. Justice for all the people who lost their lives due to excessive force. And I will see you guys. Oh, I clicked that too soon. Later.